Hello everybody, and welcome back to the devCraft server. So I'm in spawn right now, which you can probably tell by the multitude of large buildings. But there's something interesting in spawn today, and I'm intentionally facing away from it right now. It's a pretty old tactic at this point. Ooh, there's a lot of prismarine over there. I'll check that out right after this, but reveal. Yeah, so there's a lot of wall on the town hall at the moment. Stacks upon stacks. So this is a prank that I was actually part of, but I wasn't actually here for the execution of it, which is sort of disappointing. But yeah, for the past 3 or 4 weeks, I've had a secret cow farm along with 3 other people on the server. Or not, it's not a cow farm, sheep farm. So we've each had our own sheep farm, and we were, oh, speak of the devil. So this is one of the prankers. I'm on with the other one as well, and there's one less person. I can't spell. Yeah, so I think this was 4 or 5. Hey, hopefully this means that J-Dev will make a video or something, because man, he hasn't made a video in 2 weeks. Anyways, about 5 double stacks or double chests of wool. So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. And so I contributed about a single double chest. So there's plenty of wool. So yeah, this is pretty crazy. I was hoping it was gonna be a lot more random, like noisy and stuff, but this is definitely impressive enough. And maybe we can start up a wool shop afterwards. So let's check out that prismarine building now. Yeah, so not much has changed around spawn since I first introduced it. Ooh, this looks neat. I think this is, well, this is where Jaker Joe's shop was. So I'm assuming that it's still his shop and he just redesigned it. Let's take a look. Diamonds are us. Nice. And yeah, so he's apparently still in the process of building it. It's an interesting. I really like the diorite plus prismarine thing. I've been a fan of that ever since prismarine came out. I think me and a bunch of the Arlibru guys, we did a little thing, and me and Orthai built something involving prismarine and diorite that ended up looking pretty cool. So yeah, that's what's going on spawn. I wish I had been able to record that, because we actually were, like 2 weeks ago, me and Brick were talking to J-Dev about pranks, and he said that they're generally not any fun unless you get a video from the pranker and the prankee. So that's unfortunate, but oh, such is life. So, oh, did I just reveal a secret? Whoa. Strip club. Okay. This channel's PG, so I'm going to cut it off right here. I'll see everybody, and we're going to work on something else. Okay, and I am back. So, as you can see, I'm standing on a very, very flat field. So, you may not recognize it, and I may not have recorded it, but this is a field that's right by my base. That's the drill over there. And I decided that today I want to work on something different, because one of the reasons I started up this series as something separate from my Metropolis series is that, one, I wanted to collaborate, which I've done, which I did last episode, and two, I wanted to work on different sort of things. So I was able to do that, which is cool and different than what I've been working on in Metropolis, but I also really want to work on something else. I don't want to limit myself to just that building style. So I cleared out this whole area, and what we're going to build is going to be a museum, but not any old museum. It's going to be a general museum. What is a general museum, you ask? It is a museum that contains everything. So when I say everything, I do not literally mean every single thing that has ever been in existence. I mean a general variety of subjects and items. So, for example, it's sort of like if you combined maybe the Natural History Museum with the Museum of American History. I don't know, but just basically a bunch of different sort of things, because I want to be able to expand it, maybe use different architectural styles in different areas. I actually, so an interesting story is that in the spiritual predecessor to my current Metropolis series, which was called Vanilla Melon, and it was on my old Monk's Church of the Holy Melon channel. It was my single player series in my old Father Gallus account. And it ended up dying after 4 episodes because the channel itself was already dead. It never really actually lived. But I had this idea for a museum, and it was going to be a pretty awesome museum. I think specifically for that world, it was going to be the area where I would collect every single block in the game and put it on display. And I want to do that in this museum as well, but it's not going to be the whole museum. But I had a neat idea for a design, and I think I want to bring a little bit of that into its successor, which is what this is. So, involves some stone brick, involved a lot of light gray stained clay. It's probably going to end up involving some bricks as well, which is going to be fun to collect. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do a bit. I sort of came in to tell you that I will be working on this building. I'm going to actually build out a little bit. So I will do a bit of that, and I will be right back. Okay, before I turn around and show you what I've been working on, I'm just going to mention that when I mean a long-term project, I mean a long-term project, and it's going to be big. So here are the beginnings of the museum. So this part in itself will be the atrium. So you'll have an area over here. This is going to be the ticketing booth, and so it's sell tickets there. And then you walk through the entrance, and then there's going to be a giant spherical, well, not spherical, but cylindrical, and there's going to be a sphere at the top, or dome. And so that middle part, there's probably going to be a dinosaur on there, like a dinosaur bones. I know Brick Hunger, who I met at the beginning of the video, is very good at that, so hopefully I can get her to do that for me. And the top is probably going to be a planetarium of sorts. It's going to look pretty nice. And so this rim around that you see, that's going to be a raised balcony. This will lead to other parts of the museum, as well as other parts slower down. So yeah, it's pretty big. This part in here is 21 by 11. And then this is a 55 block diameter circle. The inner rim is a 43 block diameter, and this part is an 11 block diameter. So it's pretty neat, I think, or at least it will be once I get to building it. I have an idea for what the sides are going to look like, but I'm not going to really be building much else today. This is another scenario in which I do a lot of off-camera work for very little video content. But it is currently right now 7:40 on the day that I'm releasing this. So I need to finish it up, so I'm just going to do one more clip. It might be a bit of a short episode, but I'm going to, be right back and we'll finish off the episode. Okay, so you've probably been wondering what's been going on for the whole episode, as I've been putting in these random clips of me building things. So here we are inside this giant brick I have created. This is at Brick Hunger's house. I decided to do a little quick mini prank so I could get some video footage that I wasn't able to get from the big prank. I borrowed some wool from the big prank and made this giant brick. So I like my pranks to be helpful, so let's leave a chest, some bricks in it, and let's leave a sign. I'm gonna have to type this out. Oh, I'm in caps lock. Okay. Okay, so for those who don't get it, it's a reference to the Yo Dog, I heard you like dogs, so put a dog in your dog so you can dog dogs while you're dogging your dog. And so bricks, I'm putting bricks in a chest inside of a giant brick inside of Brick Hunger's house. So, and I'll leave my banner. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a banner. I probably will have showed this off early in the episode because I'm planning to put this at the end. But yeah, this is my new banner. It's supposed to represent my eye. I think it looks pretty neat. So yeah, here we go. So if you liked, you can leave a like. If you really liked and would like to see more, you can subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.